And then the second way of taking action is to program your outcome. And in scripture, there are not too many ways of programming. One of the most potent way of programming is by prayer. In 1 Kings 17 verse 1, Elijah stood before the king and said, before God whom I stand, there shall be no rain or dew. If you didn't know the organic, you will think, my God, Elijah is powerful. He spoke and things are happening. No, it doesn't happen like that. In James 5:16, the Bible told us what Elijah did after speaking. He said he prayed earnestly that it should not rain, and it did not rain. So after Elijah spoke, Elijah went back and wrote the program. And the way to write the program is by prayer. You condition it. And when Elijah was done, in 1 Kings 18 verse 41 to 44, see what Elijah did. This is spiritual intelligence. You want to find a man who has manifestation and can replicate it. He knows these things. He said, and it came to pass after many days that Elijah said unto Ahab, get thee up, eat and drink. Go back quickly, verse 42. He said, get thee up, eat and drink. And Elijah went up to Carmel and he cast himself down to the earth and put his face in between his knees. The guy showed up, told the king, relax. Why are you behaving like this? Go home and eat. Rain will come. He didn't see anything, but he knows programming. When he finished talking, the Bible said he went to Mount Carmel. Are you hearing ascension? He ascended and then he cast himself down, put his face in between his knees. And what did he start doing? He started praying. He started praying. And as he was praying, he was asking his servant, go and check. Because he knows what he was doing is a program. He said, go and check 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. If you don't know it, you would have relaxed and said, this thing is not working. Elijah knew it like he knew his name. And the guy went until 7 times. And until the 7th time, he said, I saw what looked like the fist of a man. And he said, that is the sound of an abundance of rain. That is the sound. I finished the program. And the moment it happened, in verse 44, the guy stood up. Prayer has ended. Because prayer is not a religious activity. Prayer is a program. I'm done with the program. The manifestation has come. Immediately, there was an abundance of rain. And he didn't stop there. The energy and the leftover from that program fell upon him. And he said the hand of God was upon Elijah. And he outran the chariot of Ahab. The problem with you is that you talk, you don't program. When I tell you tomorrow is a power service, meet me the day before. I wake up in the morning. Everybody in my house knows that you can't greet me at that time. Because the power service I told you about, I have to go and write it on the altar. If I finish writing it, I can stroll here with a white suit and make declarations and they will happen. The problem most people have is that they don't write program. We need programmers. We need programmers. When you are praying, you are creating the outcome. You are creating the outcome. And when you are done writing, there's what we call the note of victory. The burden will lift. You know that it is done. When you come into the service, you can choose to wear a jean and t-shirt. There will be healing. You can choose to wear a white suit. There will be healing. You can choose to wear an agbada. There will be healing. Because the healing is not in the dress. It's in the program that you have written. Sometimes you write that program until your eyes will open. You will start seeing the service before you come for it. Life is lived deliberately. Nothing happens to those who create change. They make it happen. And the way to make it happen is first of all, talk it and then